Hello lurkers, and hello all you archaeologists. I'm the John Struct. I'm having an Eyes of Our adventure. And I return for the, what I call the difficult second stream. Because I play enough games that, if I don't return to a game soon enough, I'll just completely fucking forget how to play it. That's the worry here. There's also an additional risk that, because of the way this game is laid out, it's not like, oh, I'm on level 3, let's investigate level 3. The puzzle could be anywhere, right? I think that's why I stopped as well. So, at the time, because I was like, oh, I don't know what to do. So, that's fun. We have ourselves... Oh. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Also have this glowing ball. Ooh, missed this. Alright, but I'd like to look at that, please. Let me have a look. Let me have a look at that photograph, because it was a picture of that. Why would it let you collect photographs but not look at the photographs? I saw one. At first I thought it was a light attached to the ceiling, but when it noticed me watching, it flew away and went through a hole in the wall. I wondered what it was. Alex was convinced it was one of the castle's ghosts, but I don't think so. I think it's something that Uncle's been working on in his tower. He still won't let me in there to find out, but I think I might have another way in. I've been reading about Lady Catherine, one of the castle's former owners. She had a thing for ghosts as well, and apparently used to lock herself away in a secret room trying to speak to them, until she went crazy. I think I found it. The room, I mean. Not the crazy. I walked around the back of the castle today, and there's this big section next to the second floor library that I can't see a way to get to. There must be a secret door somewhere. Maybe if I can get in there, I can find a way to the tower, or maybe the lights really are ghosts and I'll find them hiding in her room. Won't that be something? No, that's where we came from. Oh, yes. So we have, like, one of the things that tells us how to answer it, but not the second one. I remember now. Yeah, we need the second half of this. Well, that's something. Nope, not there, John. Ah! There we go. Lovely. Ha 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 ha. Cool. So I wasn't expecting to immediately find it. God damn it, John. Yay. Huh. Ooh. Oh, I thought I was putting it on the pedestal then. No, it just floats in front of it. It just happens to be a shape that kind of is conducive to looking like it's on things. My goodness. Look at that. Something about this place, something old, older than mortar and stone. I think we saw that one already. At some point, when I get less lazy, I'm going to have to start writing notes on what needs to be done and what hasn't been done. Yeah, if there's one issue I have with this game, a minor nitpick, but it's just I fucking can't figure out. I need to be facing forwards when I walk through a door, please. I think let's test that out, see if I actually am. Okay, we are facing forwards through a door, which I'm just being dumb. We're on the opposite side of that door, so that might be the number. Yeah, I need it facing, like, immediately outside the door, so I... Because, yeah, I'm standing here, but that's because of the way this game is made. That's the confusing aspect. I thought it might be like that. Oh, that one. Uh-oh. There's too many points. But it makes sense that this would contain the number for over there. Ooh. This is a really neat conceit. It's somewhat intimidating, I won't lie, but it's a neat conceit. It's intimidating because the bigger the world gets, the more places I'm going to have to keep revisiting. Oh. Speaking of. Nothing interesting there, don't worry about it. No, I get it. I need to find the door tops. Here's that Ryan. Just gonna double check. I think they'll probably self-contained actually. Within the big loading screens. Right, before I forget. One of these days. Not seeing this arrangement. Big, small, small in those. So it's a different style map. Hmm. Okay, I already know what that's Like I've seen the triangle already. I thought it'd be a lot more obvious where to put these things. I may have exhausted my ideas. He said they walked around the castle. That one faces you the wrong way. Ah, but even puts your stuff away. So you can't move stuff from chapter to chapter. Okay, it looks like they slot into those places that I think they look like, but maybe I just need them to be the right ones, but yeah, so they don't go on a wall, they go on a table because of those. It's weird that we're carrying 3 things that I can change, though. So I'm assuming I can only change the first one. But I don't know if, like, changing the first one changes the answer. But that's got, like, the same... If I could find a music room, that'd be nice. That's something different. See, that's the triple thing. That's the thing for the door. Where do those wires go? So it goes to there. There's one here. One here, but I can't. They don't interact. Alright, so that was accidental. So this is brute forceable. I don't really want to brute force it, obviously. I want to figure out why sword was the correct answer. Do we only get those when a puzzle's solved? Because now, no... Is there a sword in that picture? There is. He's holding a sword. That is a vague fucking connection, but okay, whatever. Whereas he's got a bottle. You've got a flag, okay. Cool. You've got a loot. I know, something. Did that very confidently and I was like, no, actually I changed my mind. You've got a musical instrument. Got a death wish. No. It's a windmill. Don't like that I had to cross a threshold to get that. But okay. Where's the kitchen? You. I've unlocked puzzles. Engage. Diamond. What? There's only 3 answers, presumably. Nothing else spins. But again, I don't want to accidentally come up with the answer. I don't mind it with those 3 because that taught me how to do the rest of them and that was fine. Red, green, blue, yellow. Red, green, blue, yellow. Green, yellow, yellow. Okay, so there's something more to it. Okay, fair enough. Ah. Okay. Get our photograph of the. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Here is my thinking. Let's not worry about the like those 3 points or 4 points is what I care about right now. If I do that, they are. This one's difficult. That noise is annoying me, so I'm going to come back to that. Yeah, I wish that sound effect was quieter. Hang on, I can just make it quieter in my head. Copernicus? Why is it so small? Little baby painting. I don't know who the fuck that is. Why would I even guess Copernicus? Oh, are they all in the same fucking room? I was genuinely surprised to turn around and be like, hang on a minute, we're in the same room. Okay. So that is going to have that as well. Right? or the opposite. So let's take a picture of this. Again, in an ideal world, I'd take a screenshot in game, and I could just bring it up from the top, and then you could see what I'm seeing. So we are looking at one of the things from the table. It's got 5, so there's only one I could choose from, especially with the 2 blues. One of the blues is pointing to an outlet, but the green is pointing to the other one. That appears to be correct, or it could be. Or it could be that. It's that one, because yellow would be in between regardless. How do I tell? I'll tell you what, I'll tilt my phone. I think I had it right the first time around. I think it's that. Same with this. I mean, there's no way of knowing if it's that way or that way, because both of those would be correct, surely. Just flip my phone upside down. And, oh look, it still looks identical. It's a slight flaw there, but is that the same with this? No. This one is not mirrored. This one is just correct. Not seen that yet. Fucking I really don't like that noise. Can I go into the options? Just gonna turn that down for a bit. Cool. Because that was grating. I've accidentally put the. I just looked up on the screen and went, hang on a minute, those actually seem like pretty good positions. Cool. I'm just looking at my phone again. We have 6 this time. I'm going to orient the phone the correct way. That's weird. It just seems correct. Or is it doing something else? Blue, yellow, red. Yellow, red. Now there are no blues involved. Ah, okay, no, it was doing something different. That's going to be a slight pain in the ass to do, but so this one's the easiest one because we know green isn't connected up or down, I think. Do we? We don't know that, do we? We know if we go to this, we know that that's an acceptable answer, that's an acceptable answer, that's an acceptable answer, that's an acceptable answer. But that isn't. Green is not involved. So if we were to do that, like the orientations could be off. We could make the 5 the red. I don't know if I put the red on the right side. And then yellow, red. That's not right then. Is there a way of figuring this out without having to brute force it and try every single combination? Is there a elegant way to figure this out? So there is only one blue there and there. Like if I turn that blue there, it's going to involve green. So it has to be that. So I'm going to turn that one. So now that has to be green top instead of blue top. Well, I was confident, but wrong. But that pattern doubles up, so I can do that again. So yellow, it's got to be yellow top instead of green top. Then that has to be green instead of yellow. So yellow, yellow, red, yellow, blue, blue, green, green. Engage! Definitely not Copernicus. Don't know why I even thought that. Yeah, well, I get it, Wisps. Is this going to be a new level? Okay, right. Then I'm going to let you go because it's going to be a lot more fun to... It's going to be a lot more fun to start afresh, you know? I will say there is at least one puzzle. Ooh, hang on. At least one puzzle not solved. Back here. So we could continue for another 10 minutes. We'll have a look for these heads. So we've already done that one. Coins are presumably per level as well. Yeah, so we've not solved this either. And I assumed it was part of the radio, but now I'm seeing there's loads of radios all over the place. So you probably have to tune them all to the same. Doesn't seem like we need the code though. Not seeing anything here. Okay. Where did I leave the secret room? Hang on. Thank you, strangely interactable door, for existing, I suppose. It's in here, isn't it? kind of a shame we found that, because then it's like, well, now it confirms that they're all around. Also, anything that's collectible like that probably isn't terribly important. Though it is interesting that it's like those four, not those two, you know. Missing Orion's belt. Right. Thank you very much for watching. I've been the John, stuck up and having an eyes of our adventure. Oh, I can see secrets. I'm in a new place. And I'm gonna quit the main menu so you don't see that. Well, you don't see that anyway, because I've put this on. But thank you very much for watching. I don't know if I'm cooking or not. Might do. Either way, I plan to be streaming a lot today, so I will be back later. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Farewell. See you next time.